I just haven't got out there love life yet and started a fire. Yeah, they give me my medicine. Oh, it's chilly outside here too. I didn't have to go today, Overland Adventure. They gave me my medicine yesterday for today. They're not open on Sundays. Absolutely, Overland Adventure. Absolutely. God is good. God is good all the time, whether we realize it or not. He is. We may not think it's in our best interest all the time, but in the end, it is. And I even have trouble remembering that, and I even have trouble sometimes. I'll ask God, why is it going this way? But for some reason or the other, it always works out. It may be rough. It may get really, really, really hard, but it does. No, 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 Stephanie. They can't double dose you. They have to give you the medicine to take home. Yeah, I got my meds taken. That's what we was talking about earlier, guys. Remember the story was that I failed all these drug tests and uh, my clinic was going to release me Friday. Remember? Pretty sure that was her story, wasn't it? Oh me. Good morning. Good morning, Ella. How you doing? Thank you, Ashley. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. They didn't even do what I thought they were going to do. They actually, the nurse told me they were going to take my dose down, and I guess the doctor told her, I guess, no, you ain't. The doctor's the end all beat all when it comes to that. I know, Ashley. I know. But it's all good. It's all good. It all works out in the end. Everybody finds out their BS stories in the end. I mean, it comes to fruition in the end because, like I said, all the shit that I tell you guys, I put something in front of your face showing you, you know, what the deal is. Well, the my UA wasn't clean, Stephanie. Of course I tested for methadone because it's got a half life of like 7 days, so it's going to show up. But if you've got too high levels in your system or anything else in your system, then they would see that and they would take appropriate actions for that. Especially when you haven't had your medication in 6 days, going on 7 days. That's something they can't play with. No clinic plays with that kind of stuff. I found that out. I mean, they have to be on their game when it comes to stuff like that. Because if something would have happened to me, it would have came back on them. You know, as far as that goes, anyway. Exactly, Stephanie. Paving, how you doing? The clinic I worked at, people peed dirty all the time and still got those. They just lost their, what, take homes? Yeah, but that's, we're talking about when you went a week without medication, or you like in my case, you lost your medication. We're not talking about just people just peeing dirty. I'm sure that happens a ton in clinics. Brr. I lost my take homes because I lost 6 days worth of medication in my lockbox. Yeah, I know, man. Candy girl. Your guess is as good as mine. Bugs. I had a breakdown, and I lost the better part of, I don't know, what, 18 hours maybe. Actually longer than that, I guess. Well, right at probably 18, 19 hours, I guess, something like that. No, Bugs, if I'd have took that much medicine, I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah, I have to go every day now. Every day except Sundays now. Who took it? I don't know where it went to. Paving. Somebody's apparently got my box somewhere. Uh, who knows? You know. Bugsy, I was blacked out for the better part of like 18 hours, and I had my box on me because my mom gave it to the ambulance driver, and that's how I had the box with me. So, where it ended up from the time I left the hospital till when I ended up at Walmart, I have no clue. I mean, and neither does anybody else. I went through withdrawals for a week. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, I got my dose yesterday for today. I did. I had to go get me another box. I do. I still get my medication for Sundays. It wasn't no story, Bugs. It was the truth. Proof is in the ambulance records, the police record, all that shit. I mean, the hospital video of me walking out, all that. I mean, it ain't no story. It's what happened. I hear you, Larry. Yeah, of course you're a troll. You think I would have willingly went through a week's worth of withdrawal just for the hell of it? No. The last one was only 400, huh? When you went to clinic Friday morning. They didn't notice you being different. Apparently not, Val. I actually remembered bits and pieces of going to the clinic Friday. I actually remember some of the clinic Friday morning, so I don't know. It's really, really weird. Really weird. And I still have bits and pieces. Just like that's the reason I really think that I set my box down in a store, because I've got a memory of being in a store and trying to buy a drink and my debit card not working and somebody else paying for that drink for me. But I don't know what store that was. And I went to every store between the hospital and Walmart asking them for them to check their videos and stuff and see if I left my stuff in there and everything. You know, of course, all of them have said no, but, you know, that's the only stores I could have stopped at, because it's the only stores in between where I started and where I stopped, you know. Are you dope sick? Why would I be dope sick today? I don't get dope sick. When, you know, I've been on methadone for a long time. That's not dope sick. I don't take dope. The only thing we could figure, it was a nervous breakdown with all the, you know, with all the shit that's happened, all the stress and everything. That's the only thing that makes any sense. All of that stress just came crashing down on me, and by me not letting it out, any of it out, it just finally got to me. How many times do you dose a day? Once. I dose in the mornings. That's it. Methadone lasts 24 hours, Tori. I mean, actually, so for some people it can last 36 hours. It just depends on the person. But methadone has a half-life, so it stays in your system quite a while. Get me stomping in my Air Force Ones. How long you been? I've been on it for a long time, Minnie. I've been on it for years. That's why it was so hard going through all them damn withdrawals, because I ain't had to go through them in a long time. Oh yeah, I was sick last week. This past week I was extremely sick. You know, Sherry, my daughter's blocked on I've got all those people. Everybody talks shit about me. I've got their page blocked because my blood pressure can't take all the bullshit. So I got them all blocked, so that way I don't have to deal with it. How did you start taking methadone? Because doctors got me addicted to painkillers when I had my motorcycle wreck. So that's how I got started taking methadone. Because if I'd have kept taking painkillers, it would have ended up killing me, because I was taking so many of them. There is no cycle with withdrawal with me. Keely Road. That's the first time I've went through withdrawal like that in years. I've never lost my lockbox before. That's something that don't happen. But most people don't have nervous breakdowns either and lose 18 hours of their life to nothingness. Well, I've never been addicted to dope paving, so I call it withdrawals. I don't call it being dope sick. I've never actually done dope. How many years have I been on methadone? I've been on methadone for over 10 years, on and off for over 10 years. It's been quite a while.